Allie is on the phone today for To Catch a Cheater, and she thinks that her husband of 3 years, Dylan, might be messing around. So let's see if we can help her out. Allie, sorry you're going through it, but what's going on? Why do you think Dylan is cheating on you?
I just want to, I guess, preface this by saying I've never, ever had this concern with my husband, ever. I mean, we have what I consider a good trust-based relationship. He's not the kind of guy that's like hearting other girls, bikini pictures on Instagram. He's never like gawking at women. I feel like he is a good husband to me.
Okay.
However, just his personality, he's like a little bit of a people pleaser. I just kind of worry after this thing that went down that like, could he have like, I don't know. His boss is a female, so let's put that out there. I'm like worried maybe he got like talked into maybe like making a mistake or like put in a situation where...
You think he's easily manipulated?
Kind of.
Okay.
Especially it's like if it's work related. I know he takes his job very seriously and he's like always trying to like prove himself and get ahead and, get to that next level. So I don't know. I guess let me fill you in on like what happened and then you guys can like weigh in.
Okay.
Well, he basically came home from work about a week ago, so late. Like not even late, like almost freaking the next morning. Like he came home from work at 3 a.m.
Oh.
He had told me it was a tough week and that, there was a chance he might have to work late at some point. But even that night, he wasn't like texting me like, hey, I'm working late. But he said he worked late. The thing that's weird is when he came home, he had different clothes on than when he left. And like, I was like half asleep when he came home, but also hadn't been sleeping well because I'm like, where is he? And when I texted him, he didn't answer. But when he did come home, I was like, why are you wearing sweatpants? And he basically told me that since it was after hours and like most of the office had left, that he was just like, I just want to wear something more comfortable.
Okay. So does he keep that at the office?
So sometimes he does work out after work. So I kind of didn't question like that he would have like workout athletic type clothes because he does often keep his running shoes or like an extra set of clothes at the office in case he wants to go to the gym. He has like a gym bag, it's like I kind of knew, okay, he had said he was working late and I didn't even really like I kind of knew what time it was, but I was also like, you're annoying.
Well, it's like annoyed and worried. I would imagine you were worried at that time. Like he didn't respond or anything.
Well, I'm a person who takes Ambien, so I had taken an Ambien before bed, and like that will knock me out.
Okay.
When he did wake me up, I was like half out of it, and also like, what time is it? And then I'm like, why are you wearing sweatpants? And then I was like, you're annoying, go to bed. But then like the next day, it like all kind of came back, like, why were you, 3 like, why is he coming home at 3? Like it all like kind of, made sense in the morning. But then here's where I was like, what? And that was a couple days later, I'm doing his laundry. So this was like a few days ago. I'm doing his laundry and I'm going to throw his clothes in the washing machine and this hotel key like falls out of his laundry.
Oh.
Yeah. And he never mentioned like going to any sort of hotel or anything like that. All I know is he worked late and he rolled in at 2-3 in the morning in sweatpants. So I did mention it.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I asked him about it. And he basically kind of started stammering and saying that a coworker dropped it at work and that he had just picked it up and put it in his pocket to like give it back and then must have forgotten.
What?
And then I feel like he kind of tried to change the subject. When someone looks up, so what is it, the left or the right when they're talking to you? Like
you can feel
all
it.
the body language. Yeah, all the body language. I was like, okay, this is not why you have a hotel key in your pocket or in your laundry. I mean, he's a good guy, but what if he's like playing me and he's like an and I am being played?
Okay. We'll play a song, come back, and then call him and pretend to be from the grocery store and tell him that he's this month's lucky winner of free flowers delivered from our floral department, and we'll see if he sends those to you or to somebody else, okay?
Yes.
We'll play a song, come back, and get your To Catch a Cheater next.
It's time
to catch a cheater.
only on the Jubal Show.
Right in the middle of To Catch a Cheater, if you're just joining us, Allie is on the phone, and she thinks that her husband of 3 years named Dylan might be cheating. So we're about to call him and pretend to be from the grocery store, that he's a rewards card member, and say that he's this month's lucky winner of free flowers delivered from our floral department, and we'll see if he sends those to his wife, Allie, or to somebody else, and we'll see if we can catch him if he is cheating. But before we do that, before we call him, Allie, why don't you catch us up on your situation again?
Well, I thought I was happily married. I hope I am. I'm like beside myself. My husband basically came home from work at 3:00 in the morning, said he was working late, but showed up in sweatpants. And then I found a freaking hotel room key when I went to do his laundry several days later. And when I confronted him about it, I just wasn't buying his story that like a coworker dropped it and he picked it up. So like why does your coworker have a hotel room? Like the whole thing just like doesn't make any sense. And being that I know he's a pushover, I know his boss is a female. I don't know. I'm like, something happened between 5 p.m. and 3 a.m. that night, and I like need to know because I think my husband's amazing, but I don't want to end up being that woman that is like, I should have listened to my gut and get burned down the road. So here I am on my favorite radio station, like putting it all out there.
Are you ready for us to call him?
No, I'm really not. You guys, I'm actually freaking out.
I know.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, this is Corbel calling from I was looking for our rewards card member named Dylan.
This is Dylan.
Dylan, please don't hang up. This is not a marketing phone call. I'm actually calling with a big congratulations. You're this month's big winner.
Oh, all right. What I win?
The flowers.
Flowers? Oh, What do you mean?
Oh, well, every single month, maybe you don't know this, we choose one rewards card member who gets free flowers delivered directly from our brand new floral department to anybody that you want within the 50 United States. You've won 36 long stem red roses, a box of candy or chocolates, and a card to be delivered to anybody that you want.
Wow. That's a nice surprise.
So all I would need from you then would be the first and last name of the person you want to send them to, and then anything that you'd like to put on a card, and then we'll get the address and we'll be good to go.
Okay. I'd like to send to Melanie.
Melanie. Okay. Anything you want to put on a card to Melanie?
I appreciate you covering for me. I owe you one. Now, let's never speak about this again.
Okay, great. Got that down. And now I'll let you know that your wife is on the phone and probably has some questions.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Because this is actually a radio show. It's the Jubal Show.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Nina.
Hi, I'm Victoria.
And my name's Jubal. And we do a segment called To Catch a Cheater, where if you think somebody's messing around, you see who they send flowers to. And your wife emailed us and is on the phone and probably has some questions for you.
Okay.
Let me just say, first of all, hi, I'm your wife, Allie. Do you remember me? And I'm here along with everybody else. And yes, I do have a lot of questions. Like, what the
what's the problem, love?
Are you stupid? I just heard you sending flowers to someone named Melanie, who is not your boss. So this is even more freaking weird. Who is Melanie? And you better start explaining, because my next call is to a freaking divorce lawyer at this point. I am like, what the You're annoying me. What the Tell me what is going on.
Allie, I promise you, I'm not cheating. I know this sounds cliche and everything or whatever, but I promise you, I'm not cheating.
I promise I'm not cheating, but I came home from work at 3 a.m, and now I'm sending flowers to some random person that I've never even heard of before. You're such a cliche.
Listen.
Right now.
Who's Melanie?
I'm so grossed out.
Yeah, who's Melanie?
Well, Melanie's my boss at work. Well,
Melanie's not your boss. Now you're lying to them. Melanie is not your boss. Your boss's name is Rachel. Who is Melanie?
Wait, what?
Melanie is
Why is this funny?
Because you need to listen to what happened. You need to hear the story, Allie. But Melanie is my coworker's wife. Melanie is one of my coworker's wives.
Okay, that doesn't make it better.
And why are you
Rachel.
sending her flowers? Just tell us what the is going on.
All right. A couple of people, they went out for work and knocked off early. We went to the bar and served food. I just wanted to go home, but the boss was there, and So I needed to go. I needed to meet with the boss. I needed to, she convinced me to show up, and it's a big deal. You know what I mean?
Okay, fine. I get it. You work late. I get it. You decided to put in FaceTime with your coworkers. I get it. Can you tell me what is going on?
Fine, Allie, fine. Look, I myself.
What?
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 What are you talking about?
I myself. And
What? Like you were freaking out, or like literally?
I literally had some kind of food poisoning on the way there to the bar to meet the boss and the coworkers, and I myself. So I called Melanie, who's Melanie, to ask for a change of clothes of Bob because she lived next to the hotel, and I myself. It's embarrassing. I sent a thank you note for roses to save me, with the sweatpants. I needed to borrow some clothes. That's why I stayed at the hotel to change and clean up. It was a big mess. And I needed to clean up, and the bar we were going to meet at is right there. I didn't want to drive all the way an hour home, and I wanted to thank Melanie with the flowers. That's it. There's nothing else. It was a show.
Oh my God. Okay. Not to put you on blast, but I know you have a sensitive stomach as it is. That's so embarrassing. But why would you do that?
I was embarrassed. I was embarrassed. I myself. I don't feel like.
Okay. Listen. All I'm going to say is I feel like, let this be a lesson to you. You are such a pushover. You shouldn't have went out with your coworkers. You should have just came home. You yourself. I think that was the universe telling you to just stop being such a people pleaser. And next time, just tell me the truth.
Yeah. Also tell your wife it's hilarious.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
Oh my God.
That's mortifying.
I do have a husband. I have a husband that's
Oh my God.
You believe him, Allie, that he had an accident and then had to clean up got a room to clean up?
Well, I did not see his normal work pants in the laundry, so I kind of questioned why does he only have sweatpants? Where are his work pants? So, and he does have a sensitive stomach, so there's that.
Well, hey, at least you know he's not cheating.
All right, well, I'm going to go now because this is just so weird. That this is, on the radio.
If you need to double check, call Melanie.
Aubrey is on the phone today to catch a cheater, and she's been married to her husband, Chris, for 5 years. But now she thinks something might be going on, so we'll see if we can help her out. Aubrey, what's up? Why do you think that your husband is cheating?
Hey, we're actually not even married yet.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, we've been together for 5 years, and we've just been engaged for the last year, and my wedding is in 2 weeks. Sorry, I need to calm down. I'm so stressed out.
No, that's a big deal.
You would think, but now that this news that I've just heard from my sister, I don't even know what. Our relationship with Chris has already been pretty rocky. He's been a lot, constantly going out, getting drunk. I've had to bail him out of jail a couple of times for fights, just basic ass behavior,
Okay.
So he's finally starting to turn over a new leaf. He's been really, really good. He really actually has been working on himself. So I have seen the work that he's been putting in. And, he asked me to marry him, and I love him. And we've been doing great since this past year or so. But my sister just told me some news or something that she saw that I just really need to get to the bottom of. And I just have no idea why he's doing this or what's going on. And, I've seen the TikToks, the To Catch a Cheater TikTok. So I'm like, if I'm going to do this, I want to do it the right way.
Okay.
I don't want to just confront him and give him a try. I really want to get this footage and send it to his entire family so they can see who he really is.
So what did your sister see?
So, and I know exactly which night she's talking about because I wasn't feeling good that night, but I told him, go ahead, have fun, go blow off some steam, whatever. So she sees Chris at this bar that we usually frequent with some girl, some hot little thing all over him, all on his arm, they're hanging out, partying, having a great old time, right? Mm-hmm. So my sister, of course, confronts him and she's like, what are you actually doing? You're getting married to my sister. And he's like, whatever, I don't care. You can tell Aubrey whatever you want. She's not going to believe you. She's going to believe me.
He actually said that.
Yeah. said that to her, and then proceeds to make out with the girl after my sister confronts him.
What?
So he doesn't even give a
So he's cheating then.
Of course, why would my sister make that up?
Yeah, I don't feel like she would either.
Are you 2 weeks away from our wedding that I'm already stressed out about? You're trying to cause a rift between me and my sister for you to say, oh, who she's going to believe, as if my sister would try to destroy my life like that?
Right.
Yeah, I don't know how much more proof you need at this point, but if you just want to hear him say it so you can pass it around, I co-sign that. That's terrible.
Yeah, his family needs to know the piece of that he actually is.
I'm so sorry.
Okay. You already told us what grocery store he's a rewards card member at, so we'll play a song, come back, and then call him and pretend to be from the grocery store and say that every single month we choose one lucky rewards member who gets free flowers from our floral department, and we'll see if he sends those to you or to somebody else, okay?
All right, thank you.
Yep. We'll play a song, come back, and get your To Catch a Cheater next.
It's time
to catch a cheater.
only on the Jubal Show.
Right in the middle of To Catch a Cheater, if you're just joining us, Aubrey is on the phone and she thinks that her fiance named Chris might be cheating. Actually, she kind of
Knows?
Yeah.
has confirmation that he's cheating, but wants to catch him on the show. So, Aubrey, why don't you break it down real quick before we call him?
I think he's cheating. My sister caught him in some bar with some girl. He was making out with her. He didn't care that my sister saw him and basically told my sister that I was going to believe him over her. And my wedding is in 2 freaking weeks.
Oh,
and I'm supposed to be marrying this guy and he's cheating.
I'm sorry.
I just need to hear it from him.
Okay.
Okay.
So
All right. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, this is Corbel calling from I was looking for a rewards card member named Chris.
Yeah, that's me.
Chris, hi. Please don't hang up. This is not a marketing phone call. I'm actually calling with a big congratulations. You're this month's big winner.
Okay, big winner. The big winner for what?
The flowers.
Oh,
I don't know if you know this. Every single month, we choose one rewards card member who gets free flowers delivered from our new floral department. Absolutely free. You've won 36 long stem red roses, a box of candy or chocolates, and a card to be delivered to anybody that you want within the 50 United States. Absolutely free.
wow, right. Okay, yeah. Great. Sounds perfect.
So first thing I would need would be the first and last name of the person you'd like to send them to. And then
Yeah.
anything you want to put on a card, and then we'll get the address and we'll be good to go.
Cool. So we send it to Aubrey with a B.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And anything on a card?
I want to say, for all the times I should have gotten these for you, thanks for not giving up on me.
Oh.
Wife to be.
That is it. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So fiance, huh?
Yeah.
Congratulations. When's the big day?
Oh, it's just in like less than 2 weeks.
Oh, wow. It's right around the corner.
Yeah.
Also, this is not the grocery store at all either.
Huh? What do you mean?
This is actually the Jubal Show. It's a radio show.
yeah, hi, I'm Nina.
Hi, I'm Victoria.
And my name's Jubal. And we do a segment on the show called To Catch a Cheater, where if you think your significant other might be messing around, you can see who they send flowers to. And your fiance, Aubrey, is actually on the phone.
Wait, what?
Hey, Chris.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
What?
What do you mean? What
Yeah,
do I
what?
mean? You have something you want to tell me?
No. Do you have something you want to tell me? Why are you calling? Why am I being put on the radio show?
So you didn't see my sister live the other night?
You know what? Okay, all right. You know what? I'm sorry. What is this? What is going on?
So Liz told me that she saw you at the bar with some girl making out, partying, hanging out, and then had the nerve to tell her that even if she told me, I would believe you over her. So
What?
not only are you on me, but trying to get in between me and my sister 2 weeks before our wedding?
No. What? Wait. Okay. Aubrey, just hold up here. This is not. What?
Spit it out, buddy.
Okay, listen. All right, here we go. But I can explain this. I don't know why we're doing this, but
This is
I'll
what
tell you what
happened?
happened. I can tell you what happened. Yeah.
Explain the
Listen,
girl you're making out at the bar. How can you explain that
No,
we're getting
I'm not.
married in 2 weeks?
No, I was not.
And I've
No.
With your for years and years 6 years?
No.
And then you
No, Albert, listen. Can I just tell? Listen, I'll just tell you what happened. Okay, I promise. I have never cheated on you. This is no. This, you know that I've been working on myself. I'm trying to be better for you and for me. Look, this is not this. Look, I do need. Can I just tell you what happened?
Were you at the bar?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why would she make that story up? What reason?
Listen. I don't know, but let me. Can I just tell you? Just let me tell you what happened. Okay. There was a girl at the bar. Hang on, and that night she was there. It was your maid of honor, your best friend Amy. She was. We were trying to talk about last minute stuff for the wedding because I just needed some help with some decisions to make. She was just helping me with that. So the sister Liv comes over and she starts getting after me. She's tore down, drunk. She starts going on about how much I bullied her in school. She comes out of nowhere with this, and yes, I did when we were in high school, and I know that wasn't I know that was not the right thing to do, and I hate myself for doing it, and I have apologized to her. I'm trying to be better, but listen, she didn't want to hear it. She just kept yelling at me, saying I was bullying her. She's going to do everything to make sure that I don't marry you. This is what was happening, okay?
Did you make out with anybody?
No.
That
Believe this already?
I was just texted her, and I said, "What is going on? Chris is denying it. What is going on?" She just texted me back saying that he doesn't deserve you, and I had to do everything in my power to make sure that he didn't marry him.
She said that to you?
So she did make it up.
Chris, I'm so sorry.
Nothing happened. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I know. I know. It's okay. Look, I know I was a to your sister in the past, and I know, like, your family, they have not been totally on board, and this is probably one of the reasons why. But I don't want all this to get in the way of us getting married. I mean, you helped me be who I am now. I can't go back now.
I can't believe she would do this 2 weeks before we get married. I'm so sorry, baby. I love you. I know. Just so stressful.
That's why I was trying to look for help, because I was like so stressed. There's so much to do for the wedding, and I didn't want to make the wrong decision. I know that your friends, like, they know you better. They know what you would want, and I was just trying to get some help. There was nothing there. You know what I mean?
That's so obvious.
I know. I get why she was mad, but
I can't believe I haven't even spoken to Amy, so I didn't even know like any of this was going on. I just can't believe her. I can't believe she would do this to me.
At least you know Chris wasn't cheating, but also now it seems like you got to deal with your sister, you know?
Yeah, we got to talk about that, baby. How are we going to, I don't know what we're going to do about that.
Baby, I'm so sorry. I should have believed you.
I know. It's okay. We're going to do this. We're going to get it. We're going to get through this. We're going to get through this together, okay? That's what matters.
The wedding is on.
Thank you, baby. I love you so much. You know what? It's my sister. I really cannot believe she did this.
Olivia is on the phone today for To Catch a Cheater, and she thinks that her husband of 3 years named Ryan might be messing around, so we'll see if we can help her out. Olivia, sorry you have to come on the show this way, but what's up? Why do you think Ryan's cheating?
Hi, everybody. Okay, so Ryan and I have been together. We've been married for 3 years. We met in college. He was a party guy. He was party guy Rye. So I'm used to that. With him, he still kind of goes out with his friends, and when he does, he always seems to go over the edge a bit. But it's usually just, the cops are called or they're pulled over or something of that sort. Okay, I went away for a business trip a week ago, and I just got back, so this is all just happening. I got back on Saturday, and I feel like Ryan may have gone over the limit this time.
Really?
Yeah. So I get back. I get back from my trip. I'm exhausted. And the very next day, it's Sunday, I get up, I go out, I'm going to go to the gym, and there's a note on my car. And I'm like, what is this? I pick it up, I think it's nothing, just whatever, disgruntled advertisement or disgruntled neighbor or whatever. But it's a note that says, I think your husband had another woman over while you were gone.
Oh, wow.
No. And I'm like, excuse me. So at first I'm like, what is this nonsense? It doesn't pertain to me.
how dare you? This is garbage. Leave me without. I didn't think it pertained to me, but I was curious and there was more written there. So I read it and kind of hoping that I'm getting some gossip from another neighbor, that this isn't me.
Right.
Yeah.
But whoever they are described in detail things that came from and out of my particular apartment, which was there was yelling inside from Ryan and another person. And then there was a woman ran out of my apartment. And then following her was Ryan. And Ryan's yelling slurs. God, this sounds awful. This sounds so disturbing.
Wait, really quick. Does it say that it's Ryan for sure? Or does it say some guy in your apartment?
It just says your husband. I'm sorry. It says your husband.
Okay.
So that he ran after this woman yelling things that sounded inappropriate. And then she kept going and he ran in and slammed the door.
Okay.
So I'm thinking this has to be someone close by. It can't be if they're hearing yelling and slamming doors, then it was close by. And for them to particularly say it was my husband, my house, that's kind of seems like it's accurate. It just,
right.
Does it feel like something that, does Ryan get worked up? Does he get upset? Does it sound like something that he would do?
No, that's why this whole thing is kind of weird. Yes, Ryan and his friends are giant jerks when they get together, okay? That's when I usually see his bro-y side, he's a bro, and they yell, but it's always but to me, it just sounds like a bunch of cavemen. It doesn't sound like anything that anybody should ever even pay attention to. It's just dumb.
Yeah.
Well, if he was yelling at this woman, does it seem like cheating still or something else?
I don't know, but for me to think that first of all, a girl over that I know nothing about, that right there is not cool. And for somebody to be running out of my apartment, what happened? No girl just leaves a situation like that. And there's no reason why a man should be yelling after a girl unless he didn't get something that he wanted from her.
I see what you're saying. Okay.
So, to me, my brain has been running a mile a minute, filling in the blanks here. And let me tell you, they just keep getting worse.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll see if we can figure it out for you then. You already told us what grocery store he's a rewards member at, so we'll do the usual. We'll play a song, come back, and then call and pretend to be from the grocery store and say that every single month we choose one lucky rewards member who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department. And we'll see if he sends those to you or to somebody else, okay?
All right.
All right. We'll play a song, come back, and get your To Catch a Cheater next.
It's time
to catch a cheater.
only on the Jubal Show.
Right in the middle of To Catch a Cheater, and if you're just joining us, Olivia is on the phone, and she thinks that her husband of 3 years, named Ryan, might have cheated while she was out of town on business. So we're going to see if we can catch him. We're going to call him in a second and pretend to be from the grocery store that he's a rewards card member at, and say that every month we choose one lucky rewards member at random who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department. And we'll see if he sends those to his wife, Olivia, or to somebody else. But before we do that, Olivia, why don't you break down again why you think he might be cheating?
I went out of town. When I got home, the day after, there was a note on my car from an anonymous writer detailing an incident that happened apparently in my apartment, apparently with my husband, of a woman running out with him yelling behind her and then running back in and slamming the door.
That's alarming.
That's enough for me to want to know what the heck happened.
Are you ready for us to call him?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Hello.
Hi, this is Corbel calling from. I was looking for a rewards card member named Ryan.
Yes, I'm Ryan.
Ryan, please don't hang up. This is not a marketing call. I'm actually calling to say congratulations. Thank you so much for shopping with us. You're this month's big winner.
I won flowers.
Maybe you don't know this, but every single month we choose one lucky rewards card member to say thank you very much for shopping with us, and we appreciate your business by gifting you 36 long stem red roses, a box of candy or chocolates, and a card to be delivered to anybody that you want within the 50 United States.
Oh, cool. Well, that's awesome.
Here's how it works. I just get the information from you in a matter of minutes over the phone, and then we can get those delivered from you. If you know who you're going to send them to right now, I'm prepared to take that information.
No, send them to my wife. Her name is Olivia, okay?
Okay. Anything you want to put on a card to Olivia?
Yeah, tell her I'm glad you're home, and it's been boring as hell without my partner in crime.
I guess now I'll let you know that this is not the grocery store.
Okay.
This is actually the Jubal Show. It's a radio show.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Nina.
Hi, I'm Victoria.
And my name is Jubal. And we do a segment on our show called To Catch a Cheater, where if you think your significant other might be sleeping around, you see who they send flowers to. And your wife, Olivia, is actually on the other line on the phone listening and wants to talk to you.
I don't understand. What do you mean?
I'll let her say it. Olivia?
Hey, babe.
Hey, what the hell's going on?
Well, okay, so I was gone last week, obviously, and I received an anonymous note on my car detailing some activities that may have happened while I was gone, and about a possible house guest that you had that were not the guys. So do you have, can you explain to me who you had over last week? And I mean everybody.
Nobody. I've been working the whole time. Like, why you were gone? Why am I like being set up or something?
You're full of okay, babe. I have a note here that describes yelling inside of the apartment between you and a female running out of the apartment with you running after her, calling her names, her continuing going, and you slamming the door on the way in. Now, those are way too detailed for somebody to just make up. So
No, I'm not full of shit. That could be like the wrong car or something. I've been working the entire time you were gone, okay?
Okay, there's something else here that I haven't told anybody about because I was waiting for you to sit here and tell me that you didn't do anything. When I was unpacking, putting my stuff away in the closet, I found a high-heeled shoe that is not mine.
That's your response?
Right.
What?
Right.
Everybody chill out. Jesus. Olivia, first off, I didn't sleep with nobody, okay? I didn't sleep with anybody.
Who was it?
All right, you know Jay and Brent, right? My buddies, been friends since 4th grade.
Yeah, great guys.
They came over. We threw a little party. We were hanging out.
A party?
What? All right. Brent ordered an escort, okay? She scanned the money. She took the money. She ran out, and she went down the street, and it wasn't even me. Jay went out. He was yelling at her. He was calling her every name in the book.
Why did your friend order an escort to your apartment?
Well, you just lied about it.
Look, you know Jay and Brent, all right? And it's not like she's a hooker or anything. She's an escort. She comes over, she does a little dance.
Oh, my God.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, my God.
And she did. She stole Jay's wallet and ran out with this to our house. Yeah, it's our house.
You allowed, I don't care who ordered what. You allowed an escort in the house, and you got, oh my, and there's a shoe. Her shoe is in my closet.
She's not even an escort. She's a stripper. Chill out.
Oh, chill out.
What? We're going from nobody to an escort to a stripper. She's a stripper.
And she didn't even strip. I told you. She stole the money and she ran out. I don't know what the hell. Her pimp was in the car out there waiting for her.
So she was a hooker?
Not really. I don't think so.
You order a woman to sleep with her.
What the hell?
Well, Olivia, stop. You do this all the time. Calm down. Explain yourself. What do you want me to
do? Buddy, you're the one no.
I didn't screw anybody. I didn't even see any cans, okay?
I didn't even see any cans.
He says, to be clear, she didn't strip.
Gosh.
She didn't strip. No, she didn't.
A long time before you see any cans. But listen, I don't care what you have to say, but we are done. We are done.
Whoa.
Disgusting. You could keep the filthy, skank-ridden apartment that you brought an escort into. All right? We're done.
No, we're not. You do this all the time. We are not done.
What do you mean we do this all the time? Do you do this all the time?
You do this all the time. You freak out. You go to your mom's house. You come back in 5 days. Come on, Olivia.
Maybe I have a boyfriend who orders escorts to our house.
I ain't your boyfriend. I'm your husband. Jesus.
He said to be clear.
Wow. Okay. Well, it does sound like you guys got stuff to talk about.
Yeah.
You know?
What?
But at least now, Olivia, you know what happened, sort of.
And who was screaming?
Yeah, that was Jay. It wasn't me. I don't do that crap anyway.
So I don't scream after hookers or escorts or strippers.
Yeah, I don't scream after hookers that leave. If they leave, that's what you paid them for. So.
Oh God. Oh God. I'm too tired for this. I'm too tired for this, Ryan. I'm tired. I'm done. I got work to do.
We'll let you guys figure this out.
Good luck.
Olivia, thank you for, I'm glad you got some answers.
Yeah, I guess.
What are you going to do with the shoe?
I touched the shoe. I've been in my house. Did she use the bathroom? Oh my God, this is disgusting. Oh my God. And I touched it. I picked up the shoe and I touched it.
It's fine. It wouldn't be the first time you touch a hooker's shoe. Just chill.
What?
Oh my God.
Joy is on the phone today for To Catch a Cheater, and she's been with Kevin, her boyfriend, for 2 years. But now she suspects that he might be cheating, so we'll see if we can help her out. Joy, sorry you're in this situation, but what's going on? Why do you think Kevin's cheating on you?
I mean, we've been together 2 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we recently just started talking about getting married. We met first at our friend's party, and like at the beginning, like we both bonded, like we were talking about true crime docs, and then, you know, it just went from there.
That's a good way to start. Murder.
Yeah, I mean, well, it was stuff in common. I mean, like it was cute.
It is cute.
And then we've been really busy, so we see each other when we can. Like we've been talking about getting a place and getting married, and like finding time to sit down and plan that out with work. You know, that's been hard to like actually hammer it out, but it does come up. So like we don't see each other as much as like we want, but I don't know. I feel like it also means like he can be doing whatever the hell else he wants.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I'm afraid of what that could be in his spare time, because we don't live together. We just spend a lot of time together, and, you know, again, 2 years. So
has he done anything to make you think that stuff's going on? Or is it just because you aren't seeing each other as much?
We're not, well, no, it's just, at this point, like, we should be moving in together for sure. And it just, you know, I don't know. So it was actually like weird timing. Like when I first started thinking about this stuff, like your radio show, like this segment literally was playing when I sat down to read through my emails.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm listening to you guys and like reading my emails, and I'm like, wait a minute. I got some random email in my inbox. It was addressed to Kevin, but somehow I got put on the email as well. And it was like in spam or whatever. And I'm flipping through. I'm like, what is this? And it was thanking him for signing up for a baby registry. And I was like, okay, I am definitely not pregnant. So I don't know what that means.
Like he created the registry?
Well, he signed up for one, and I thought it was some spam email, because it was like my inbox gets divided into like priority and not priority, and it wasn't priority, so I can't even believe I opened it. And then I got another notification, the registry's active. So I thought it's kind of a joke. So I asked him, and he's like, oh, it's just spam. And he wasn't mean about it, but he definitely like got a little heated about me asking about it. Like there was something weird when I asked him. It wasn't like, he didn't have a straight answer. And then I got another notification. Apparently somebody made a purchase on the registry. I think it's one of his friends. At this point, I just want to know what's going on. Like, why are you on a baby registry? Like, what is this about?
Did you look at the registry?
I can't log in. I can't see it. I can't get into. I'm getting notifications from the registry, but I can't get into the registry.
But other people can buy items off of the registry?
Yes, the way it's weird. But yeah, I tried.
Okay.
Believe me.
Okay, yeah, that is weird. Is there anybody else that he's been hanging around?
Well, just like his friends, like his normal friends, but they're his friends. They're, you know, people I know, but they're not like my type friends. So I can't be like, hey, is Kevin cheating?
Are any of his friends pregnant or have someone who is pregnant?
Not that I know of. I don't know. The whole thing is just like my spidey sense is up, and I want to know what the hell is going on. Like after 2 years, like why are you being so squirrely right now? And what is this?
Right. Well, especially if you asked about it and he says it's nothing, but then it actually obviously is something.
And if things feel weird,
obviously, like all these notifications are coming in, and it's like, okay, not spam. Like, what is this?
Okay. Well, we'll try to figure it out for you. You already told us what grocery store he's a rewards card member at, so we'll do the usual and call and pretend to be from there and say that every single month we choose one random rewards member who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department, and we'll see if he sends those to you or to somebody else, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, we'll play a song, come back, and get your To Catch a Cheater next.
It's time
to catch a cheater.
only on the Jubal Show.
If you're just joining us for To Catch a Cheater, Joy is on the phone and she thinks that her boyfriend of 2 years named Kevin might be cheating. So in a second, we're going to call him and pretend to be from the grocery store that he's a rewards member at and say that he's this month's lucky winner of free flowers delivered from our floral department. And we'll see if he sends those to Joy or to somebody else. But before we do that, Joy, why don't you just kind of break down your situation again real quick?
So we've been together 2 years, and it's like we've been talking about moving in together. We've been talking about getting married. Like, all of that stuff is on the table, but then it's also not, it's just loose. And then I got these emails about him being on a baby registry, and I'm not pregnant, so I don't know who he's on a baby registry with and what this is about, and I just need to know what's going on.
I also want to know how you got on that email.
I know, it's
like
weird.
somebody's trying to blow the whistle or something.
I have no idea.
You ready for us to call him?
I mean, yeah, we have to. We have to.
Here we go.
Hello?
Hey, this is Corbel calling for I was looking for our rewards card member named Kevin.
Yeah, this is Kevin.
Hi, Kevin, please don't hang up. This is not a marketing phone call. I'm actually calling with a big congratulations. Thank you so much for shopping with us. You're this month's winner.
Oh, thank you. What did I win?
Maybe you don't know. Every single month, we choose one rewards card member at random who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department. So you've won 36 long-stem red roses, a box of candy or chocolates, and a card to be delivered to anybody that you want within the 50 United States. Absolutely free. It's a $316 value, actually.
Okay, yeah, sure. That sounds great.
Here's how it works. I just need to get information from you whenever you have it ready for the person you want to send them to.
No, I have someone in mind right now.
Great. All I would need from you is just a few things. I just need the first and last name of the person you want to send them to. And then if you want to put anything on the card, and then I'll get the address from you and we'll be all set.
Okay, yeah, so first name, last name, it's Cammy.
Cammy. Okay.
Yeah.
Cammy. Okay. And do you want to put a card with it?
Yeah.
What would you like to say?
Okay, getting so close. Try to smile today. Love you, Kevin.
Kevin. Okay, cool. Yeah. And at this point, I would get the address from you, but I don't really need it because this is actually a radio show. Mm-hmm. It's called The Jubal Show.
Hi, I'm Nina.
Hi, I'm Victoria.
And I'm Jubal. And your girlfriend Joy is actually on the other phone. We do a segment called To Catch a Cheater where if you think your significant other might be messing around, you see who they send flowers to.
Yeah, this is messy.
Oh my God.
Yeah, what the hell? Yeah, you're on the radio right now. Yeah. Who's Cammy?
Okay.
Who's Cammy?
She's
Kevin, who's Cammy?
Okay, look, look, Cammy is a friend of the family, okay? She's going through a tough time, all right? And I don't know why you think I'm cheating, though. I'm trying to help her out.
What is up with what's going on with all those emails? Like the notifications and stuff. Like, I keep asking you about it. And if it's just spam, how come your friend bought something on it?
How do you... Look,
you're such a moron that you even set up a registry. You left my email linked with the account somehow. I don't know how you even did that, but my email is linked to it. So you're such a idiot, and I don't even know what's happening. So who is this friend of the family, and what is this baby registry?
Okay, you know what? Okay, yeah. I'm sorry, but it hasn't been working out between you and me, all right?
So you are cheating.
What?
Look, yeah, I'm sorry, all right? Yeah, we're going to do this? Fine. Like, Kay and I, we've been talking for a long time, okay? And
how long?
I didn't want to hurt you, okay? But just things got really complicated. All right?
How long?
It's been almost 10 years.
What?
10 years?
My God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
We've been together too. You're having a baby with Cammy, your girlfriend, your wife, for 10 years. Are you married?
No, we've been in a relationship, okay? It's been like an open relationship.
What?
Oh my God.
Look.
Oh my
I'm
God.
really sorry. I'm sorry, Joy. Okay? I wanted to try to make this work, and I never expected you to find out about that, okay? But yeah, you're right. Like I am, and we never really talked about it. I didn't think it was going to be that serious.
You made me a side chick. Oh my God, God, we were talking about getting married and moving in together. Like, what the f*** are you thinking, letting me believe all that?
I was going to tell you, okay?
When?
Sorry.
What? When?
I'm just, look, maybe if we could just get together, sit down and talk about it. I'm sorry I lied, all right?
That's all? You're sorry you lied?
Look, I'm sorry. It's
You're
been like
having
this,
a
okay?
kid.
And Cammy,
You're
Cammy
having a
is
kid?
cool with it. Cammy wants to meet you, okay?
Why?
Oh my God.
She wants to
What?
meet her.
Oh, that's...
Okay, that is a hard no. Like, oh my God.
Can we
You're
just
about to
get
be a
together
dad now.
in private?
You're having a
Can we
baby.
not do this on the radio? Look, I'm sorry.
No,
Can we not do this on the
start
radio?
acting like an adult. Oh my God, this guy, what the is happening? I knew something was up, but this is like next level insane. You're crazy, like, you, honestly.
Okay, enough. Let's talk about this in person, okay?
You're having a baby. Be an adult. Act like it.
Another baby, and yes, I know.
Wait,
I know.
what?
Another baby? You already have a kid?
Can we talk about this in person, please?
Oh my God. Can you hang up on him, please? Like,
Yeah.
what the right now?
Joy, I'm sorry. I hung up on him. Damn,
I don't know
Oh
what
my
this
God,
is either.
he already has a kid? He already has a kid. Oh my God, he has a place that I've been to. Nobody else lives there. So what kind of pathological thing is that? There's no kid in his place. Like, I've been there. Like, there's not a lot of stuff in it, but I figured he's just a dude.
But how is he in a relationship with somebody for 10 years?
That's nuts.
And then doesn't tell you about it.
And then they're having another, like...
That's a whole nother life. You don't deserve that. I'm so sorry.
Oh my God. I'm so in shock. Like, this sucks. I'm glad to know, but like, oh my God. What would have happened if he had this whole family thing going on and then I'm like his weekend girl?
Yeah.
And his girlfriend or wife or whatever she is cool with it? Like, that's just gross.
I'm glad you found out.
It feels like it was like a blessing that you were getting those emails.
Like, what the Like, this is so much more up than I thought it was going to be.
Let us know if you need anything from us, and I'm glad we could at least help you out and you could find out.
Oh my God.
As much as it sucks.
I'm so sorry.
This is so crazy. I don't even know what to do right now. This is so... thanks, you guys.
Yeah, take care. Jeremy is on the phone today for To Catch a Cheater. He's been married to his wife, Sarah, for 4 years, but now he thinks that something might be going on, so we'll see if we can help him out. Jeremy, sorry you have to come on the show this way, but what's up, man? Why do you think that Sarah's cheating on you?
I love my wife. She's, things have usually been really great. We've been, like you said, married 4 years and, have a beautiful little daughter. She's 4. Emma, after she was born, Sarah was, my wife, she decided that she was going to do the whole stay-at-home thing, at least until Emma was in school. And, kind of works out for me in a way. I work really long days. It's great, except that I do miss out on a lot being at work. And, that's kind of the reason why I emailed you guys. Something is going on, and I'm really I'm nervous about it.
Okay. What's going on?
Sarah, she can never really get a break with Emma until I get home. And so I was happy to learn that, Sarah, she found someone at, she's been going to these like play zones, I'm sure you're familiar with those, for kids, so that, Emma could have, someone else to have a play date with. I thought it was great because then that way Sarah could also, hopefully, she could have her time, while Emma's running around like a crazy little child and making friends. And I thought it'd be really nice for both of them. She'd take Emma over to this kid's house and leave for a bit, or at least that's what I thought would happen. But then I found out that Sarah's been staying the whole time, which, it started just as a few hours, but then as time went on, Sarah wouldn't get home with Emma until after I got home, which kind of for me was a bit of a mind trip. It wasn't a big deal to me until Emma started talking about the other day. She mentioned Uncle Andy, and Uncle Andy is this other kid, her playdate's dad. Obviously, that was a surprise to me because Sarah had never mentioned that the playdates that the other kid's parent. Maybe it's wrong of me to assume, but I just assumed it was another woman, and she never said that it was a guy. And as I mentioned, she's been getting home later and later. We kind of miss each other because of work, and then when they get home, and they've even had play dates at our place, and he's always gone by the time I get here, and it just feels a little suspect. I really trust my wife.
You're not super comfy with your wife hanging out with a single daddy. I get it.
The single daddy, and also, she likes to have an afternoon glass or two sometimes.
And I was going to say, there's really a good chance that she just needs some adult time too. So like while the kids are playing, she's able to have an adult conversation, and Uncle Andy really is just the homie, and they get to have a couple glasses, and maybe that's why she's later. But the fact that you said that he stays at your house and then leaves before you get home is a little strange.
Yeah.
This has been going on for weeks now, where she'd come home and sometimes I'd come home and I'd smell the wine on her. And I love, she's so much fun. Like, I'm very work focused, and she's like the life of the party always. I will leave the party to go home and finish work, which may be lame, but it's just, opposites attract. And I also know that, like, when she's drinking, she can get a little frisky sometimes.
Sorry, man. It sucks that you're going through it, but we'll see if we can figure it out for you. We'll do the usual. You already told us what grocery store you guys are rewards card members at, so we'll play a song, come back, and then call and pretend to be from the grocery store and say that every single month we choose one lucky rewards member who gets free flowers delivered to anybody that they want from our floral department. We'll see if she sends those your way or to somebody else, okay?
Yeah, thanks.
All right, we'll play a song, come back, get your To Catch a Cheater next.
It's time
to catch a cheater.
only on the Jubal Show.
Right in the middle of To Catch a Cheater, if you're just joining us, Jeremy is on the phone. He's been with his wife for 4 years, and now he thinks that she might be messing around. So we're about to call her and pretend to be from the grocery store, that she's a rewards card member, and say that every single month we choose one lucky rewards member who gets free flowers from our brand new and improved floral department, delivered to anybody that they want. We'll see if she sends those to Jeremy, her husband, or to somebody else. But before we do that, Jeremy, why don't you break it down again one more time? Why do you think she's cheating?
Yeah, I work a lot, and she's been having these play dates with a friend's kid, and the friend's kid the other kid has a dad, Andy, or Uncle Andy, as my daughter has been calling him. And my wife enjoys drinking, and they've been hanging out a lot more and more lately, and I'm wondering if I've never met this guy because something is going on.
All right, man. Are you ready for us to call him?
Yeah, I'm nervous, but
we're here with you.
I'd rather know the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, here we go. I'm going to dial her phone number right now.
Hello.
Hi, this is Corbin calling from I was looking for our rewards card member named Sarah.
This is her.
Hi, Sarah. How are you? Please don't hang up. This is not a marketing phone call. I'm actually calling with good news. Congratulations. You're this month's big winner.
Thank you, I guess. What did I win?
Maybe you're not aware. Every single month, we choose one rewards card member to select that gets free flowers delivered from our new and improved floral department. You've won 36 long stem red roses, box candy, or chocolate, and a card to be delivered to anybody that you want within the 50 United States. Absolutely free.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah, absolutely. No problem. Here's how it works. It's very simple. You'll get email confirmation on everything. I can take the information in just a matter of minutes over the phone.
I can read it now.
Great. The information I'll need to get from you first will be the first and last name of the person, and then if you want to put anything on a card, and then we'll get the address and be good to go.
Okay. Can you just put for Andy?
Andy?
Yeah.
Okay. Last name on that? Okay, got that down. And is there anything you'd like to put on a card to Andy?
Yes. Can you put, for all the rose ceremonies you missed out on?
For all the rose ceremonies you missed out on.
Yeah.
Great. I would get the address, but I can't do that because this is actually a radio show. This is the Jubal Show.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Nina.
Hi, I'm Victoria.
And my name is Jubal. We do a segment on the show. It's called To Catch a Cheater.
Yeah.
And what that is, if you think your significant other might be messing around, you see who they send flowers to. And Sarah, your husband Jeremy is actually on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Wait, what? Why are you
That's
laughing?
one way to react.
Hi, honey.
So what's going on? I'm very confused. You're laughing about this? The fact that you're sending flowers to Andy, this guy who I've never met? What's going on?
I am laughing, yes.
Why?
Yeah, no, I know you're laughing, but why are you sending him flowers?
Well, because
Baby, what is going on here?
I am in love.
Wait, what?
No,
Okay.
yeah, no, I'm gonna run away with Andy.
Yeah, okay.
That's the plan.
Why are we laughing?
Are you serious about that? Or are you...
No, she's not serious. This is her joking voice. I don't know what she's doing. What is going on, baby? Why are
I
you
have
messing with me?
found
What is
a
going
man
on?
to have bonded with in a way that you and I cannot.
Okay.
What, I don't understand. Why is this funny, Sarah?
Okay, is this like a way of trying to get back at me because I'm never home?
Is this sarcasm?
I'm sorry that I can't always be around like this Andy guy, but I don't know whatever's going on with you and him, but like we can work through this.
I think now's the time to kind of explain to your husband what's up. He's pretty worried.
Okay.
Baby, what is going on?
No.
I'm like,
thank you
I don't
for
think this is
everything
funny.
you just said. That's so sweet. Man, if I had known that all it would have taken was you thinking that I'm cheating on you for you to change, man, I would have done this a lot earlier.
oh my God.
Hey, I love you. Everything's okay. I have been hanging
I
out
love you too.
with Andy.
That's why I'm so confused.
It's okay.
Uh-huh.
Andy is super gay. He and I have become
Wait, what?
very good friends. Yes. So we met when I was taking Emma to the play zone, and we talked about how we love the cheesy, romance competition shows like Love is Blind and The Bachelor and everything. And so we made plans to have the kids get together, and while they're playing, we're watching The Bachelor and drinking wine and having a fantastic time. I'm sorry I didn't tell you sooner. I just thought it would sound weird that I was hanging out with a guy all day.
Oh
so
my God.
I didn't think I needed to say anything, and I'm sorry. I know you can be a little bit jealous sometimes. I promise you, though, I swear on everything, nothing is going on. He's become my play date. This is really for me more than it is for Emma. He's a very good friend, I promise. Very gay.
So what was so is that the funny part, Sarah? Is that why this was so funny in the beginning?
Yes. It's funny because he is gay, but also because I think it's funny that the whole rose ceremony comment on the card could be misconstrued when really I'm just talking about The Bachelor because his biggest dream is to be on The Bachelor and to find his true love.
Oh my God.
Sorry, honey. I'm sorry.
Like a jerk.
Just glad you have a sense of humor about this.
I should not have blown this up on the radio. I should have just talked to you about it. I know you wouldn't cheat on me. I'm a little embarrassed, and I'm sorry that I did this to you, and that I'm not home as much as I wish I could be. And I just do it for you, for the two of you, and I want to find some way to make it work. I'm not going to watch The Bachelor with you and Andy. I promise I will not. But we should have him over for dinner, and then I can meet him, and I'll leave work early, and we'll have a nice dinner, and I can feel. I can see why you're doing what you're doing. I don't know. I love you. I'm confused. I'm sorry.
What a relief, though.
Baby, I love you so much, and I know Andy is excited to meet you. He's already seen pictures. To be honest, I'm worried that you'll leave me for him, not me leaving you.
Tatiana is on the phone today for To Catch a Cheater, and she thinks that her boyfriend Matt of 4 years might be messing around, so we'll see if we can help her out. Tatiana, sorry you have to come on the show this way, but what's up? Why do you think Matt's cheating?
Yeah, well, so we've had a lot of ups and downs throughout the time we've been together, and I've kind of suspected he was cheating in the past, but I hadn't really been able to catch him or to have proof, but now I think I definitely do. This past Christmas, he got us one of this really fancy fridges. Honestly, it was more of an I'm sorry gift because we got into a huge fight earlier that month. So I think that this was his way of saying I'm sorry. Because he went to a strip club and stayed out all night and didn't tell me.
Oh, okay.
That was fun. That was fun for me. But honestly, the fridge is really cool. It's one of those, like those smart fridges that has like a screen and,
those are dope.
Yeah. And it feels very fancy. Like we've used it for our calendars and whatnot, but it also has another feature where, I guess you can pair your phone with it and get text messages through it.
To your refrigerator?
Yeah, they have that for like washers and dryers too. And I'm like, I don't give my washer and dryer my phone number because I don't want them to bug me at times.
Probably a good idea.
Exactly. But anyway, so you have it paired with your phone or his phone or something?
No, it's not paired with my phone, but it is paired with his.
Okay.
Moron. So,
iCloud to the max.
I'm cooking last week and in the kitchen, and all of a sudden this message pops up that says, "You better get over here when you can. See you tonight, baby."
Oh, on the refrigerator.
What?
I see. Okay.
I'm like, what you got inside for me? You got cake? I'm getting carried away.
I'm stuck on it too. I'm like, was it a text from the washer?
Yeah, I know. Not to make fun of the situation, but
no, I know. I'm sorry. Okay,
but that's crazy. Okay, did it say who it was from and all that?
No, I didn't check that. It disappeared pretty quickly. But like, of course, my heart just dropped. But I kind of figured that like this is a sign. We've been up and down for years, and like I think this is the sign, and like maybe it's time for me to officially move on. So I really need to catch him and get proof, and so I can kick him out into the street.
Oh,
Okay. All right.
We are now a hitman service.
You didn't ask him about the text that you saw or anything?
No, that's kind of when I got on and got in touch with you guys.
Okay. You already told us what grocery store he's a rewards card member at, so we'll play a song, come back, and then call him and pretend to be from the grocery store and do the usual. Say that every single month we have one lucky rewards card member who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department, and we'll see if he sends those to you or to somebody else, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right. We'll play a song, come back, and get your To Catch a Cheater next.
It's time
To Catch a Cheater.
only on the Jubal Show.
And only on the new hits 106.1.
If you're just joining us for today's To Catch a Cheater, Tatiana is on the phone, and she thinks that her boyfriend of 4 years named Matt might be cheating. So in a second, we're going to call him and pretend to be from the grocery store that he's a rewards card member at and say that he's this month's lucky winner of free flowers from our floral department. And we'll see if he sends those flowers to his girlfriend, Tatiana, or to somebody else. But before we do that, Tatiana, why don't you catch us up on your situation?
Yeah, we've been kind of up and down for about 4 years. I've suspected that he's been cheating, but I haven't had proof in the past. But now that he got us this new smart refrigerator that shows text messages, and he paired his phone with it, and I saw a text message from someone that says, "You better get over here, baby." So I think that this is finally the proof I need to prove that he's cheating.
So alarming. Your cooking in your refrigerator tells you this.
So have you felt like he's cheating before?
Yeah, but I haven't had proof.
Okay.
And you don't have a clue of who it could be?
Okay. I don't.
All right. Well, are you ready for us to see if we can figure it out?
Yes, I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Hello.
Hey, this is Corbel calling from I was looking for our rewards card member named Matt.
Yeah, this is Matt. What's up?
Hi, Matt. Please don't hang up. This is not a marketing phone call. I'm actually calling with a big congratulations and thank you for shopping with us. You're this month's big winner. Thank you so much.
Really?
Yeah, congratulations.
Oh,
thank you very much for being such a loyal customer.
rock and roll. Thank you. That's awesome. What exactly? What do I win?
You won the flowers. Maybe you weren't aware. Every single month we choose one lucky rewards card member who gets free flowers delivered from our brand new floral department. Absolutely free. You've won 36 long stem red roses, a box of candy or chocolates, and a card to be delivered to anybody that you want within the 50 United States. Absolutely free. It's a $316 value.
Oh man, that's sweet. Awesome. Thank you.
So all I need from you now is just the first and last name of the person you want to send them to, and then anything you might want to put on a card, and then we'll get the address and we will be good to go. Thank you so much.
All right. Cool. Courtney.
You said Courtney?
Yeah.
Great. And is there anything you would like to put on a card to Courtney?
Yeah. Can we make a note that says, I meant what I said last night. I just don't know what to do. You deserve these and more.
Great. Yeah. And then now I'll let you know that this is actually a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Nina.
Hi, I'm Victoria.
And my name's Jubal. And we do a segment on the show that's called To Catch a Cheater, where if you think your significant other might be messing around, you see who they send flowers to. And your girlfriend of 4 years, Tatiana, is actually on the phone.
Wait, what? What? Hold on.
So, who's Courtney?
Tatiana?
Is she the one that texted that? Where are you? Where are you tonight? Are you coming over, baby?
What the is going on, Tatiana? What is going on? What is happening here?
You tell me. You tell me. Who is Courtney? Why are you sending flowers to a woman named Courtney and not to me?
How? What, did you go through my phone? Is that what this is? So you're just snooping through my phone? You have no right to go through my text messages.
I think you
Oh my God, you are such a moron. I didn't have to go through your phone because you paired your phone with the refrigerator. So I saw all the text messages that come through your phone on the fridge.
Listen, this Courtney, she's a girl at work. This is all, we joke around. She's like, you've heard of like work wife. Like that's why we say,
Seriously?
That's why we say baby. It's just a joke. We had a work thing. We're going to a work thing. It's just it's totally a work thing.
I got really
That's
worked
all it
up.
is.
This is such a lame excuse, even for you.
Oh, I told you about the work thing. I said, Courtney, I had a work thing.
You don't work with anyone named Courtney.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, Courtney. Yeah, she's new.
It sounds like you're making that up.
So what does she deserve and more?
Just hanging out, just friendship, just a couple friends, work friends. We're just a couple.
Oh my goodness,
friends.
Matt, this is wild. Do you hear yourself? Like, this is really wild. You're going to send to your baby coworker that she deserves everything that you gave and said to her the night before and more, and flowers.
Yeah, it's just joke. We have a repertoire. We joke and work. It's all tongue in cheek. Like, it's not, none of it's, that's not, I'm not, this is ridiculous.
What about the text message?
Okay, yeah.
That was just, I was just messing around, whatever.
You were messing around?
Dude.
Tatiana, we'll talk about this later.
This is such bullshit. You know what? I've suspected that something was going on for a while, and now I finally have proof.
Yeah, well, you know what? I'll tell you something. Courtney, at least she lets me do what I want, and it doesn't scream at me for not being somewhere at a certain time, or she has to act like mad at something. I deserve better than your bull. To be honest with you.
Okay, so now so are you admitting it now then?
You know what? Yeah, I am admitting it because Courtney treats me nice. Tatiana treats me like all the time.
Jeez.
Okay. You know what, Matt? You're a moron, and this woman also deserves what you're absolutely right. She does deserve your moronic. And you know what? I hope that she appreciates what little you have to offer. And I really hope she doesn't find the fact that you have major performance issues unless toys are used to be too daunting. I wish you all the best, mother.
You know what? When you go yourself.
Oh.
He hung up, Tatiana. I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry.
Sucks.
So sorry. He sounds kind of not awesome right now.
No, Yeah, no, I think, thanks, guys. I think
I mean, it sounds like you kind
a little
of.
bit of a fresh of there, fresh air knowing that.
It sounds like you might have been ready to be done with him anyway, and know that he's
I
been
really
messing
just
around.
needed this push.
Well, and it helps also because it validates the fact that you're not crazy. What you thought was happening was, and now you can do what's best for yourself. Yeah.
At least you got a dope refrigerator out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we want to keep that thing.
And it's still connected to his phone, so could do some damage.
Victoria.
Actually, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Greg is on the phone today for To Catch a Cheater, and he's been with his girlfriend Marie for 8 months, but now he thinks that she might be cheating, so we'll see if we can help him out. Greg, what's up, man? What's going on with Marie?
Hey, guys. Hey, yeah, good morning. So I kind of think my girl's cheating. We've been together 8 months, like you said, and the relationship is really strong. I got to say, it's pretty strong and solid, and so I'm just kind of disturbed by kind of all this stuff. So I'm a little nervous. I found a T-shirt in her gym bag while I was doing the laundry recently, and I had smelled it like I would, and before any of it, so I had smelled it, so I had smelled the shirt before and didn't think anything of it really until I saw it, basically, and it had like this fresh cologne scent to it.
Fresh what?
Cologne.
Cologne. Sorry, your phone was sounding weird to me. I was like, what's a fresh blown? Anyway, fresh cologne. Got you. Okay.
So fresh cologne, male musk, you know what I mean? And I thought it could have been from work or something like that. She's always on her phone, but she's always on her phone because she works a lot, and I get that, so it's kind of hard to tell. And I don't know, I wanted to confront her, but couldn't bring myself to do it without freaking out. So that's why I need you guys' help to see what's going on here.
Okay, so you found a shirt that smelled like cologne.
In her gym bag.
Is it one of her shirts that just smelled like cologne, or?
I've never seen the shirt, and it's a male shirt. It's not my shirt.
Okay.
Do you normally go through her gym bag?
No, but I was doing laundry and I saw the bag in the, in the laundry room. And so I just was trying to be nice and do laundry,
Is there anybody that you would suspect?
No, not at all. I mean, like I said, the relationship is pretty solid. It's not like she has any side guys that I'm nervous about. So I just don't know. I don't know where it's coming from or who this potential person is or where the hell she got this T-shirt. I don't know.
Yeah, that is weird. It's like, I feel like it comes from one of two places. The gym, where the gym bag is used, or like work, maybe?
Yeah, I mean, I assume when she leaves the house to go to the gym with her gym bag, she is going to the gym, but maybe, now that I'm thinking about it, she's not going to the gym. She's going elsewhere. Maybe she's going to someone's house or meeting someone at a park. Or
We're spiraling. We're spiraling, Greg.
Could be.
Hold on.
You never know. All right, well, we'll figure it out. You already told us what grocery store she shops at, so we will call her and pretend to be from the grocery store and say that every single month we choose one rewards card member at random who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department. We'll see if she sends them to you or to someone else, okay?
All right, thanks, guys.
All right, man. We'll play a song, come back, and get your To Catch a Cheater next.
It's time
to catch a cheater.
only on the Jubal Show.
Greg is on the phone today for To Catch a Cheater. He's been with his girlfriend, Marie, for 8 months, and now he thinks she might be cheating, all because of something that he found in her gym bag. Before we call her to try to catch her and see if she is, Greg, why don't you refresh everybody's memory about what you found in her gym bag?
So in my girl's gym bag, I found a male T-shirt that smelt like a man, that had cologne on it, and it's not mine, and I don't know where it came from, and I think she's cheating. And I mean, I have no other answer. Like, why the hell would she have a guy's T-shirt that's not mine in her gym bag?
We're going to call her, pretend to be from the grocery store she's a rewards card member at, and say that every single month we choose one rewards card member, totally random, who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department. Do you think she would go for flowers, by the way, Greg? You think she would send flowers to you? Because sometimes we have to do something different if it's like a girlfriend to a boyfriend.
Yeah, no, I like flowers, and she knows that, so it does make sense.
Okay. All right, cool. Well, we'll call her from there and say that she just won free flowers delivered from our floral department. We'll see if she believes that. And if she does, we'll see if she sends them to you or someone else. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Marie?
Yes, this is her.
Great. Marie, guess what? Congratulations. You're this month's big winner.
What is this about?
The flowers.
What flowers are you talking about?
Did you know that every single month we choose one rewards card member at random who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department?
No, I have no idea. I've been shopping there this whole time.
So you won 36 long stem red roses, a box of candy or chocolate, and a card sent to anybody that you want. Congratulations.
Thank you. Okay. This is actually perfect. Do you guys do like sunflowers? Does it have to be red roses or can I do sunflowers? I get to pick like any.
You can pick any flower, yeah. And I do think we have sunflowers, yeah. You've won a dozen flowers to send to somebody.
Thank you. This is awesome. I feel like it's my birthday. This is great. Cool. What next?
If you know the person you'd like to send them to right now, we can handle it over the phone right now if you're not busy.
Can you have it sent to Ben and have it say thank you from Marie? That would be amazing.
Ben, and you're saying thank you to Ben. Well, Ben sounds special. You know who else sounds special to me? Greg. Greg sounds special to me.
What?
Yeah, because this is actually Jubal from the Jubal Show. It's a radio show.
Hi, I'm Nina on that show too.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
And your boyfriend Greg is actually on the phone because this is a segment we do called To Catch a Cheater. If you think your significant other might be messing around, try to catch them and see who they send flowers to. So,
who's Ben?
Yeah. What's up, babe? Who's Ben?
Greg? Is this a joke?
Yeah. No, it's not a joke. Who the hell is Ben?
What are you doing? This is a radio call? I'm in the middle of work. What
was that? Ben's t-shirt in your gym bag?
What are you talking about?
Okay, I was doing laundry and thought I'd be a nice person and gonna wash your gym clothes. And then a
nice person doesn't try to humiliate their girlfriend on a radio show.
Oh, I didn't see it like that, but okay.
So you went through my gym bag and you decided to be a nice person and do my laundry, and you found a white t-shirt? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I found a shirt that wasn't mine, that had male cologne on it. It had a scent. And so I wanted to know what is going on. Are you seeing this Ben guy? Are you cheating on me? I mean, just tell me.
Are you kidding me? If you ever paid attention, you would actually know that Ben, who I've talked about, is my trainer for kickboxing that I pay literally over like $100 to. And the other day, my bra strap, my sports bra, it popped off. And instead of coming home, I continued to do my gym class, do my kickboxing class, and Ben let me borrow his shirt. So me getting a call saying that there's flowers coming over from me, that I could send it to somebody, I wanted to send it to Ben for saving me the other day from being so embarrassed at the gym and then just coming home. I work way too hard for this. I'm trying to release any type of anger or stress and come home to a lovely relationship with you. And the fact that you're doing this right now, humiliating me, is really embarrassing. And it's probably the reason why I started to do kickboxing. And I don't even know, but why did you even think that I was cheating on you? We've been together for 8 months. I literally am thinking that you're about to propose to me and you're going to pull this stuff.
Marie, just
what is in your mind?
Just a little bit in his defense. I feel like you would be a little alarmed too if you found an item of women's clothing in his gym bag. So just to step back for a second, it sounds like you've got a lot of frustration going on, but just to kind of understand where he's coming from, this was just to, clear the air. Yay, you're not cheating, right?
Yeah, but that's not fair because I listened to him. I would know what's going, I would know what's going on. And if I did, I would do it personal. I wouldn't go ahead and pretend that I'm a nice guy and humiliate myself. I'm actually really embarrassed right now. I'm a real estate agent. I literally work so hard all of the time. And I'm thinking that my relationship is so good. I know that 8 months is not that.
I mean, it's still so good.
Yeah. And I don't think you should be embarrassed. You're not cheating.
Right. You're not doing anything wrong.
You're amazing. Just one quick question. Why was the shirt back in your gym bag though?
Are you still questioning me about it? I'm not cheating. I would never do that. I'm still I'm just such a loyal woman. Why are you even questioning me on this?
No, you're right. You're right.
We can both give him the flowers and give it to him and say thank you, because he's the reason why my breast didn't show the other day, and I was able to continue kickboxing.
Yay for no booby flashing.
And I was going to wash it for him. I mean, I sweated in it after he gave it to me. I guess his cologne is so strong, but I sweated in it afterwards, and I came home and it was still in my bag, and I was going to go ahead and wash it, but you washed it for me. And it's kind of irky that you are going through my gym bag and kind of disrespectful, don't you think?
Not really. I mean, I just thought I was a great boyfriend and thought I would, be a good person and do your laundry and wash your gym clothes. That's where I was coming from. But I appreciate the honesty. And I wouldn't mind giving Ben the flowers, like you said. However, can I go with you? Because I kind of want to meet Ben, if that's okay.
Greg, are we still doing this? You're still on this? Are you serious? This is like the third time right now. This is ridiculous. I'm done. I'm not dealing with this. I'm not dealing with this right now. We can talk about it later, but right now I'm finished and I got to get back to work. Seriously. I'm not dealing with this.
Greg, she hung up. She's gone, obviously. Yeah, you might not want to have pressed it that last time.
I mean, I don't think I'm on a line asking to meet the guy. I mean, I'm sure everything's fine. Everything's copacetic, and I understand now. I have a better vision of what she's talking about, and I understand, and I do believe her. She's not cheating, but I know I'm a man. I know how men are, so I wouldn't mind meeting the guy. You know what I mean?
Totally. Maybe you should just told her I want to take a class with you, and then
way better way to do it.
Yeah, I wish I would have asked for your advice first, Nina, on this.